What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Year, honourable mentions, Martinez. So he's coming in, 89 rated. We're going to check Footbin as well. Obviously, with a lot of these items, especially these SBCs at the moment, everybody's fodder is going to be absolutely on the floor with so many SBCs coming out. It's just hard to keep up with everything on release. So with Martinez, we're going to have a look and see what is actually entailing. And then we'll also go on to Footbin just to see if he has any other cards that look about similar, because I'm unsure. Yeah, I was going to say, I was pretty sure he's only had an 86, which he does. And obviously with this one, we've got to give up 2 Team of the Weeks in the 2 lower SBCs, an 84 and an 85 with an Argentinian and an Inter, and then just an 86 rated kind of player. And I'm interested because is he worth it? That is the biggest question that we're going to ask today, and see what we actually think about this, because to be honest, he's normally one that gets a lot of versions. Last year I think he had so many it was unreal. I think he managed to get a 95 or 96 by the end of it. He is a 4-star, which is always perfect. 5'9" with a high medium, and he is right footed. Great acceleration and sprint speed on him, which is always brilliant. Great finishing as well, which is nice. Dribbling looks pretty decent throughout. Obviously 87 on the bottom two, but the rest is high and mighty. He is 5'9", 87 short, no long pass, but for a striker that's not a problem. Good heading accuracy and jumping, and decent physicality with flair and power header. So unfortunately we don't get no finesse or outside of the foot shot, just in case. So straight off the bat, looking at him, 230k at the moment is coming in on Footbin, with obviously the prices still dropping as we go. I think he's a dub at the minimum. He's got to be a dub. So let's jump over to Footbin and just compare him to everything, basically. So then, if we are looking at Footbin then, so as we see, the price is coming in at about 230 to 250 across the board, really. I think it's got to be a decent price, really. Let's have a quick look and see if we've got... It's a shame that we don't have like a player tab here, but if we look at him too, who we got, obviously the Eredivisie player of the moment is going to be cheap. Varane's obviously expensive. Dest was 100. Is anybody else still available? Obviously the icon pick still. So yeah, okay, we've got some player of the months here. So Schick was 26. Sterling was 350. Obviously player of the month. Aubameyang is ridiculous, so we haven't really got too many to kind of go next to him in terms of what we actually would pay. So the next step is to have a look at Serie A strikers. Obviously we've had a few in our time already. Immobile, again, not a bad one, but he's more tradable than SBC. Ibra is just a crazy price. Di Natale, it'll be interesting to kind of see what people actually favour. I really, really like Di Natale. I think he's a cracking striker. Martinez has always been one that is favoured. If we do compare them, in fact, let's have a quick look and see what we're actually looking at in terms of a straight comparison, base stats and everything. So they are very, very similar in that aspect. Obviously, passing-wise is better on one side, but physicality on the other. Again, information, how tall are they both? 5'7", 5'9", so both relatively same sort of height. 4-star as well. So, to be honest, you're probably in for a winner there, really. I feel like when you whack 92 pace, 91... You could, yeah, I wouldn't see why not, to be honest. I really think that Di Natale is always my benchmark at the moment until we get players, obviously, that are way above him at Team of the Season, obviously Foot Birthday, Future Stars, until we get them sorts of players that are just leaps and bounds above, obviously, Di Natale. He's been my benchmark for many strikers. Muriel is normally quite a good one, to be honest. We've got him in the club. Unfortunately, didn't get the +2 upgrade. Simeone is done pretty well, but at times he just doesn't really feel it for me. Obviously got a headliner though, so always upgradable, which is very nice. Pandev weren't awful, but again, wouldn't kind of benchmark him next to Di Natale. Vlahovic, I know he is, I think he either has left or is leaving, so unfortunately, actually I don't know if he's leaving to a Serie A squad or is he going to La Liga. Let me know. I know Arsenal was interested, but I'm pretty sure someone hijacked that bid or buy, so I don't think he's in the Serie A anymore. I could be wrong. Chiesa, obviously getting himself a Team of the Year honourable. We will be doing a review on as many of them as possible today or tonight, so stay tuned for all of that. He looks like he'd be very, very good, so definitely stay tuned for that one. He really could be in the winnings there for the best striker in the Serie A now, so we will try him out at some point soon. But I think in general, he's going to be a dub in terms of just upgradable content into him. Obviously, if you've not got enough for, say, an 88 rated squad for Varane, you've got an 84, 5 and 6 to go for Martinez, which I think is an absolute dub. It's just an easy one to do, really. I think many of these upgradable packs, any fodder that you get, I think putting into these is absolutely perfect, and you will find if you've got a decent amount of coins to keep doing upgradable content, you should be able to get these done in no problem. I'd say right now, if you're not looking to buy anybody, for instance Chiesa, I think he's going to be one of the better Serie A strikers, probably in the top 3 between him, Chiesa and Di Natale. Maybe Muriel makes himself in there a little bit, but I think for me, Martinez is going to take the cake. He's always pretty decent on the ball, very nice on the agility side of stuff, and finishing with a hawk, it's maxed out. He's a 95 rated striker. I don't think you can argue with that for 230k. So if you're running a Serie A squad, you've hit the absolute jackpot. Let me know down below if you're going to be complete to Martinez, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.